Yes, I vividly remember at that time I was in Delhi, and I was given the very difficult time to train the aspirants for IAS. They all wanted to become the collectors of some area, that is, they wanted to crack the Indian Administrative Service exam, and I was given that difficult task of teaching them world history. As you know that in the IAS examination many questions related to the world history are asked. So yeah friends, the story starts from here only, and it's a very interesting story. You really like it. Please stay with me for the whole video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe friends. Your subscription really gives me a lot of motivation. Okay, so let's get started with the story. What happened when I went over there for the first time? Then what I realized, that most of the guys over there and the girls who were there, when I looked at them, they really didn't look like they would become collectors or commissioners or deputy collectors or commissioners of some area. They were chewing some sort of tobacco, and smell was emanating out of their mouths. That's the tobacco smell. And some were stinking very badly. So it was very uncomfortable for me to teach over there, although the AC was on, and maybe the AC was on, that's why it was even more difficult for me. But yeah, I was looking at them, and the first round I asked them the first day many a questions, but all of the guys present over there were mostly clean bowled by my questions. Only they were knowing something about Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, or they knew more about Narendra Modi. But as per world history was concerned, when I asked them questions about the French Revolution, the Russian Revolution, most of them had that expression on their face that, sir, sorry, this topic, if I asked them about the French Revolution, the expression was this only, this is not my cup of tea. That was the expression on every student's face. But that day I was feeling very disgusted that I have come to such a place for teaching where the IQ of the students was almost going in the minus. So it was a very big problem. And it's a very famous saying, friends, that beauty and brains, they never go together. Many people, they say that beautiful girls usually have their brains in the knees. That's just a saying. I'm not sure about it. But that day became very special, because suddenly that girl entered the classroom, and when she entered the classroom, suddenly all the guys, not only the guys, but the girls started and staring at her, because she was from South Delhi, posh area, and she really looked something. She was the new entrant in the class. Sorry. And she had open hair and she was wearing a white top and blue jeans, and it was a Levi's jeans I could make out, and the shirt was from Arrow. She really looked very nice. She was wearing very good quality lens card spectacles, so she looked very beautiful. When she came in, I don't know, she had applied some perfume or deodorant. She smelled like she had taken a bath in a bucket full of rose water. She was such a girl. I was very impressed as a teacher. And first time I felt that I was like a Dronacharya. I was really feeling like a Dronacharya, and I really was feeling that my Arjun has finally arrived in the classroom. When she came, I asked her to sit there in the classroom, and she was also very happy to look at me, and she was a little impressed also when I told something about the French Revolution on that day. And then I was moving towards the American Revolution and story of the United States of America. and many of the students, they were looking here and there, and the guys were looking at her. They were looking, when I switched on the projector and I showed the photo of Abraham Lincoln, who was the first president of America. As we all know that Mr. Abraham Lincoln got assassinated after becoming the president of America. So the guys were more interested to look at that girl, and they weren't looking at that picture. So I really got again very frustrated, because they weren't interested in what I was saying. They were all interested in that girl, and other girls, 2-3 were there. They were even feeling very offended and very jealous, and I could see the envy in their eyes. So I asked her name, that girl's name, and she said her name was Reshma Singh. So the name really appealed to me. I could really figure out the nameplate Reshma Singh IAS, collector. She was that type of girl. I was really impressed by that girl. And when Singh is attached with Reshma, with any name in India, most of the IAS officers, if you see in India, their surnames are Singhs only, Singh. So I was sure that yes, she would do. And she had brought a very fat book. It was a unique publications book which is very famous in India. And she was also having 2 books, very heavy books. How that tender girl, that beautiful girl was carrying those books, it was a surprise. And I was sure that she must be knowing about Abraham Lincoln. And so I fired that question on her only. But when I asked her that question, she also started looking here and there. And then I played a prank on her. She wasn't knowing anything about Abraham Lincoln. Although she had those books with her, I could clearly make out that she was not knowing. She was looking very confused by the question. So I showed her, Reshma, you tell me, who is this guy? You tell me. He's a very famous personality. She was not knowing. Then I gave her a hint. I said that he was the president of America. She was interested. She really got it that this person is not alive, at least. Okay. Many of the guys in the class, they had a doubt that maybe this person is alive also. And who is this person? He is from the underworld, or he was a criminal, or who is he with the real beard and mustache? He's looking at like a personality with big eyes. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln really had very sharp features. It was an HD photo, so they really were confused. So she said that, sir, I asked her the question that, do you think that this personality, this person who is being shown by this picture, is he alive or dead? She said, sir, surely he is no more. Yeah, very good. Can you tell me that how he died? This was my next question. Then she was just thinking like this, and she was acting smart. And so she was asking me questions that, sir, you only tell, I don't know, like this. So she was acting very smart. Then I thought that I really have to control her, otherwise other students also started acting very smart. Sir, first you tell me, what is this? Why are you asking this question? Looking at that girl, everyone was acting very smart. So I thought that really I will have to control this girl first, otherwise every person will start acting smart, and it would become very difficult for me to conduct the class on that day and other days also. So I said, okay, I am giving you options, Reshma. Is it okay? Yes. I played a prank at that time. I said, this person is no more. Did he die of number 1, corona, number 2, malaria, number 3, diarrhea, number 4, AIDS? 4 options. So she said, okay, sir, I'll go by the method of elimination. Oh, I said, she was knowing the method of elimination. Very smart girl. Yeah, tell me. Go ahead, Reshma. She said that, sir, corona not possible because it's a recent phenomenon. Yeah, you know this. She said that yes, alpha, beta, delta, omicron. These are all recent phenomenons. So she was sure that corona is not the option. Yeah, you are very correct. Corona gone option. Now 3 options remaining. Malaria, I don't think that a person of this caliber would die of malaria. He's looking at like a foreigner, and people are very aware over there. No one dies of malaria in some foreign country. He's not like looking like India, like an Indian. Indians only die of malaria and dengue. So he said, no, malaria is also not. Diarrhea, She said diarrhea is looking like a very down market option. Such a big personality, you are saying is a big shot, he would die of diarrhea, not possible. Then she thought that, okay sir, now I got it. He must have died due to AIDS. I was very surprised. All the students were convinced that yes, Reshma is saying correct. Abraham Lincoln died of AIDS. So it's a breaking news today. Even all the news channels are saying this thing. India wants to know. India wants to know how Abraham Lincoln died. The answer the whole world wants to know today, and the answer is out. Abraham Lincoln died of AIDS, according to Reshma. I was literally zapped. I couldn't hold myself. I felt like I would fall down. I couldn't understand that I should laugh or cry. And that was it. So you understand that what is the standard of education? What is the standard or level of general knowledge today's new generation has? I'm not talking about India. You go anywhere, you ask people GK like that, IQ is going in minus usually. People don't know anything about world history. I was sure. And then I told the real answer also, that he was assassinated, he was killed. So I hope you like this story, guys. If you like this story, please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, like my video. I'll again meet you friends in some another video with some another story. Also hit the bell icon. All my videos, you will easily get all my videos. Whenever a new video gets published, it will directly come to you. Okay friends, take care. Bye.